Hi guys, so recently I posted a video on my Facebook page of a shirt that I made for my son for his upcoming 13th birthday. And on this shirt I used regular HTV vinyl, which is heat transfer vinyl I got from Amazon. I used a white color for these letters and I used red for the 13. And this shirt is just a basic shirt that I paid a couple bucks for from Michael's. So I'm going to show you how to do something similar to this today. First, I want to explain to you about how to use heat transfer vinyl. Heat transfer vinyl comes in lots of colors, but one of the most important things you need to know about heat transfer vinyl is that it has a shiny side and it has a flat side. The shiny side always goes on your mat, shiny side down, okay? Because when you make your project or your design inside Cricut Design Space, you're going to have to mirror the design. So when you mirror the design, you'll be working the back up. So your machine will cut this way on the HTV on the back side, and then you'll be left with something like this, which is a transfer film, which is the shiny side here. Okay? So again, shiny side goes down on your mat, on your Cricut mat. The next thing you'll need is either some scissors or a rotary cutter. This will come in handy so that you won't waste your vinyl. So if you made a design and you want to conserve your vinyl because vinyl is expensive unless you catch a good sale, if you wrote your name right here on this side and this is down on your mat, when you cut out your design, you don't want to weed all of this off and waste this. So you can either use a rotary cutter to cut up right to the design after it cuts, or just lift the HTV off your mat and just cut it off. That way you'll be left with the extra vinyl that you can use for another project. Also, if you are putting something just right here on your vinyl, you can also cut this piece off, because even if it's small, you can use like heart punches or circle punches and cut this out and store it later for other designs you make. Okay. You're also going to need a pick to weed your design off of here. Okay. So you'll be weeding from the back side. One thing I want to tell you about HTV vinyl is it's different than regular vinyl. The permanent vinyls or vinyls you use on cups or different projects. This vinyl is like, when you weed it, it's kind of rubbery. So it weeds really easy. Okay. So another thing you're going to need is a Teflon sheet. And the Teflon sheet is used, it's the shiny sheet. A lot of us have these in our craft rooms already from when we're working with things and we don't want to mess up our desks. It's a non-stick sheet. And I got this sheet from Michael's using a coupon. So mine did come with a, my heat press did come with a sheet, but I still just use this one because I'm used to it. Okay, so basically that's it on the tools. Next, I'm going to show you my heat press. Okay, so first I want to go over a few websites that I think are very helpful in designing projects in Cricut Design Space. The first website is thefont.com. And this is a place where you're able to you're able to download free fonts to help you make your project stand out. Okay, so on my computer, I'm using a Mac, so I'm going to stroll down and find one. Let's see. I'm on the front page now. I'll do this Entourage. So I'm going to click download here on the side. It's going to download to my computer. Then I'm going to click the download, double click on the OTF file right here, and then another box is going to pop up and it says install font. Okay, so it just installed the font. You can see it right here, DK Entourage. Now, sometimes when you load a font that you get, you have to restart your browser in order for it to show up. So if you already had Cricut Design Space open and you went to look for that particular font and you don't see it, just restart your browser. Okay, let me close this out. Okay, so they have a whole lot of different fonts here, from fancy to foreign to techno. You get the point. Okay, so I like using this website for free fonts. The next website is WordMarkIt. It helps you choose a font that you already have installed on your computer. So first thing you want to do is to go up here to the WordMark, and I'm just going to put my name in, Marlika, and then I'm going to press enter. And what it does is loads all of the fonts that I have installed on my computer. So this way I can pick a font out before I start my project. It gives me an opportunity to see what fonts I have installed and what looks best. So this is, again, WordMarkIt, and it's a free website. Okay, now we're going to work in Cricut Design Space. And I found a file online at Journaling a Simple Life. That's the name of the website. And it's a SVG file that I'm downloading. So this is the file that I want right here. I want to do this blessed part. So I'm going to click it. Click here. And this person has it inside Google Drive. So I'm going to come over here to the side and I'm going to download this. So now it's in my download folder. Okay, so let me close this and this. And now in Cricut Design Space, because I got the file off the internet, I need to go over to upload image. I need to upload an image. So I need to click this button right here. Then I need to browse to find what I just downloaded. So I'm in my downloads folder, and the name of that file was arrows, I think. Yeah, arrow words. So it's right here. So I'm going to click open. Unsupported SVG items will be dropped. Okay, text elements import anyway, yes. Okay, so it gave me some kind of little error message. So we're going to keep going to see what happens. So right here you can give the image a name. I'm just going to keep the name that it was, and you can tag it if you need to. So I'm going to go down to the bottom and press save. Okay, so now I'm going to select that SVG, insert image. Okay, so even though it gave me an error message, it still imported correctly. So right now, when you look, it's all grouped together. So when I move it around, you can see that everything moves together. Okay, so what I notice over here on the side, that it's showing that all of these things are grouped. So what I need to do is come down to the bottom here and press ungroup. Okay, so now I can move these around if I wanted to, but what we're going to do is just turn off the ones that I don't want. So over to the side, this little eye, I'm going to click it and it's going to disappear. No, I want that one. It's going to take it off the screen. Okay, so now I'm just left with one. Okay, so right now what I want to do is I want to print this for a shirt, or not print it, I want to cut it for a shirt. So what I'm going to do right now is measuring over here to the side. It's measuring 9.7 width and 2.17 height. Okay, so let me explain these little things around. So this lock, if you click the lock, you can make it bigger, more narrow. It's up to you. So I'm going to undo that, go back, and I'm going to lock it again. You also can do that over here. You can just keep going up, or you can go down, or you can make the height taller. So I'm going to undo that. Okay. So this is just the item that I got off the internet. Okay, so now I'm just going to show you while we're in here. I'm going to print this, but I'm just going to show you while we're in here how to add that text that I added earlier. So add text, and again, I'm going to type my name. Okay, so automatically the fonts load with a Cricut font. Let me show you how to change the font to fonts that are on your computer. So you would go up here to the top where it says all fonts, and you see it says system fonts. This is what you need to click to find the fonts that are on your computer. Okay, so now I'm going to select this word, press edit, wait on my fonts to load again. Then I'm going to go and see if it's there. Yep, DK Entourage, right there. Okay, so again, we can use these arrows to make it bigger. We can use this to rotate it. Or we can use this to cancel it and delete it. Okay. All right, so that's how you import and use system fonts, how you download and import them. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to cut your design for your t-shirt. So now you're going to press go. Okay, so the first thing that it shows us is the word blessed right here. And if you notice, we can read it straightforward. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to come over here where it says mirror image for iron-on. So you want to click here. And now you see it mirrored it. Okay, And I want to do the same thing for my name. So again, it's facing me. I'm going to come to mirror image, select it, and now my name is in reverse. Okay, so at first I thought I was going to print the blessed one right now, but I'm not going to do that one right now because I want to do it in a different color, which I don't have right now. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this one, my name. Okay, so next step I'm going to do is press go. So now I'm just waiting on my machine to connect to my Cricut Explorer. And now it's connected, and right here my dial is set to iron on, and my machine is telling me to load the material. Okay, the first thing I did was I put my vinyl on my mat, shiny side down. So now I'm going to feed it into my machine, and up here at the top I have it set for iron on, and right now it's blinking to tell me to load the mat. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, now this is flashing right now, and it's telling me to press this. So I'm going to press it. Okay, now it's blinking and telling me to unload the mat. Sorry guys, but I just realized that I weeded this project and didn't realize that my camera was not in focus. So anyway, I took off all of the extra vinyl. So this is what's left after I weed it. And so now you have the transfer sheet with your design on the opposite side, the way that you cut it. So now we're going to move over to the heat press and put it on top of the bag. Okay, so now I have my heat press set to the desired temperature of 305, and it ranges from 305 to 306. Okay, so now right now I have a bag that the Cricut came in my Cricut box. So I'm going to use this to put my name on. Okay, please bear with me because I'm trying to do this with one hand. Okay, so first I'm going to press this a little. Okay, just to get it nice and smooth. Okay, so now I'm going to turn this light off. Now I'm going to get my name, and I'm going to try to line it up best I can in the center here. Just going to eyeball it. Okay, so now I put that down onto it. So now I'm going to get my Teflon sheet. Now some people use magnets to connect theirs to the top of their heat press plate, but I haven't found any magnets yet for mine. Okay, so now I'm just going to lay, like I said, bear with me because I'm working with one hand and trying to do it. Okay, I'm going to lay down the Teflon sheet on top, and I'm going to close it up, lock it, and then I'm going to hit the time button. Okay, then I have to hit this and it turns it off. So now I'm going to release it to the side. Okay, take this off. Okay, and go over here and turn the machine off. Okay, so now I'm going to take the transfer tape off. And you just want to start on the edge. Let me get it. And you just want to peel it off. Okay. Now it's on there, nice and smooth. Okay, so sometimes depending on what I'm doing, I will put it back in the heat press, on the heat press, put the Teflon sheet on top of it, and do it for about 2 or 3 seconds more. But it looks like it did a great job. So now I'll raise it up so you can see it a little better. So now I have a bag. Let me close it up. Okay, because I wasn't able to show you me weeding my name, I have another piece here, something that I messed up. So I'm just going to go ahead and weed it for you so you can see how easy it is to weed. So you want to start over on the edge and just lift up just a little of it. You want to grab it. You want to pull. Okay, and because this was a messed up piece that I did yesterday, let's see, let's start over here too, and pull that. Okay, so this is what I mean by it's really easy to work with and to pull the design off. So then you just pull off, and now your numbers or whatever you're doing is left on the transfer sheet. Okay, hope this helps.